We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
About to go down.
Shepard, don't go into the light! It's a dream! You need to wake up! Oh no, 15 more minutes. I'm tired.
Wake up!
Oh!
Censor.
I'm awake. What the?
Censor.
How did I end up downstairs? Oh.
I have a special delivery for a Mr. Gamer. It's a very big package for one clueless gamer.
Hey, no problem, Toots. That's me. Now where can I sign so I can get my hands all over that package?
I just need you to sign right here, Mr. Gamer.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Hey, do you know how I ended up sleeping at the bottom of my stairs?
I heard a commotion from the other side of the door, so I opened it to see what was going on. You were at the bottom when I came inside.
Oh, you know, those damn kids. The neighborhood's full of those rascals. Say, you're the first person I've seen in quite some time. You think maybe we could grab some coffee? I could maybe take you out to dinner afterwards and bring you back here so that way we can...
Well, maybe if you weren't sleeping at the bottom of the stairs for so long, I'd be able to. I spent so long waiting for you to wake up. Now I'm running late for all my deliveries. Maybe next time.
Censor.
How could I blow that? Oh, whatever. I might as well try and figure out how to get this package open. My name's Nukem and no one opens up my package except for me.
Censor.
Those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
I don't think all these head injuries are going to be indicative of my future good mental health. YouTube thinks I need an intro, even though I think it's lame. I don't think you'd be so stupid, I would have to remind your brain. It's the Clueless Gamer Show.
It's time to kick gum and chew ass.
Censor.
and I'm all
Censor.
Dick Kicko.
Duke Nukem 3D is an action-packed puzzle game. When you're not blowing up illegal aliens, saving women subdued and trapped into tentacle
Censor.
contracts, or reliving the best Alien parody since Alien's Colonial Marines, you're going to be doing a lot of run around, pressing a lot of the walls, hoping you didn't accidentally pass over some secret compartment holding a blue key card, which actually leads you to the yellow key card that you needed, which is sitting behind a bunch of guarded rooms that's actually behind the map that you needed the blue key card to find the secret elevator that takes you to the new section over to the back of the map, so that way you can use the tramway to get the repackable bridge that leads to the key card room. And that's one part of the puzzle. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you now know about the gameplay. It's time to talk about the main attraction. The only reason to play this game over Doom. The only reason why Randy Pitchford needs to virtue signal harder than any Hollywood celebrity or music artist. The only reason that the Earth is still standing after the 90s. Coming in at a whopping 6'4", wearing his trademark size 13 boots, and weighing a solid 240 pounds minus the cigar and armory. Duke! The total world hero and ladies man, Nukem! Duke Nukem doesn't deserve to be a main character. He's
Censor.
well earned it. With witty one-liners, killer comebacks, and the insatiable appetite to save the world and the women. Although the PC version might not give you that impression. Duke is a big personality that's a wonderful joy to witness. And that's a good thing. I literally can't picture a better protagonist for the story about how the ugly aliens took all the pretty girls. This hero should be the maximum parody of machismo. The story is a nonsensical collage of death and explosions, and the game does the player a favor by making it more palatable by plastering it full of beautiful women. Duke Nukem is the lampooning of the alien invasion story. It uses the same story structure from Doom, where the aliens come and overrun the world, but rather than being a bleak, dark exploration of how hopeless humanity would actually be to the slaughter of an advanced alien force, Duke Nukem found a way to make a protagonist that's lighthearted and lovable, with personality dripping from every single pixel. Is he obsessed with women? Yes. Is he?
Censor.
Definitely. Is he a sexist? No. This is a story about a man giving his life to save all the women while reciting as much Dirty Harry and Evil Dead as possible. It's a game focused on fun, fast-paced puzzle action, and good comedy, and even better one-liners. And you can't have comedy with just one character. Thankfully, Duke is never alone with his arsenal. Duke's personality shines best when he's kicking ass
Censor.
and taking names, and the guns are just the icing on the cake. Even though, personally, I didn't find the laser trip mine or the expander particularly useful, they were still welcome, if not, to me, ultimately lackluster additions. Everything else felt pretty awesome to play with, as long as you can avoid inconsistent splash damage. Pipe bombs were nice when you had nothing else, or if you played the game before and wanted to clear out ambushes. The pistol's fire rate was wonderful, and I felt like it compensated perfectly for the lower damage output. The shotgun was by far my favorite go-to weapon, with a perfect balance of availability and ammo, and the chain gun had a luxury of basically being the equivalent of akimbo pistols. Next was the Shrinker, which made stomping enemies a fun gimmick, if not sometimes dangerous and costly, and the Ice Thrower, which froze enemies for one-shot kills and also bounced off the walls. The Rocket Launcher, however, is tied with the Devastator for my favorite Clown Fiesta fighter. It just really depends on what ammo type the game wants to make available for the level. But that's only half of Duke's arsenal. He also has gadgets, which are overall labeled in two categories for me. You have necessary and dysentery. And let's start with dysentery. The Hollow Duke was just not useful to me. I didn't know how to work it, so I felt it was garbage, and if it's mainly to lure enemies, that's even worse. The steroids, because I'm not a speedrunner, I actually want to go through and kill the enemies. As an example, you just witnessed someone finish a level before I finish this statement. And the night vision goggles, which only had one cool moment for me.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
The necessary, however, are the gadgets in which you'll always desperately be looking for. The scuba gear will keep you from drowning in the water sections in every other level. The protective boots will keep your skin from melting off in the levels without the previously mentioned water levels. And the Holy Grail, otherwise known as the portable medkit, which I searched for like a crackhead with a hunch on where to find more crack. And the jetpack, which isn't admittedly as used as often as the medkit, but it's by far the most fun and versatile gadget with the most capacity for player enemy killing ingenuity. I had a lot of fun with this game. I had a lot of fun playing with Duke. I had a lot of fun getting lost in the puzzles and looking for the secrets. But most importantly, I had a lot of fun the whole time despite being challenged. And that's where Duke Nukem finds its balance. And no one's gonna make me feel bad for saying that this game is a solid 8 out of 10 in my book. I hated not being able to save the women, and Randy Pitchford's constant pandering for points on Twitter because he needs Twitter to think that he isn't the kind of guy that keeps intense girl squirt porn on his hard drive that he brings back and forth between him at all times, even on trips to medieval times with his family, or worse, by himself. and then tries to pass it off as he's trying to learn Chris Angel style magic tricks from the intense girl squirt porn that he keeps on his work flash drive that he brings with him everywhere because he wants to know her secret and how she keeps so much water inside of her tight little hole. His words, not mine. But thank God Duke is everything Randy wishes he was. So, this gets the Clueless Gamer seal of approval, and would definitely recommend.
Game over. My name's Duke Nukem. After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Aw, come back to bed, Duke. I'm ready for some action now.
You got it, lady. Roll the music. Thank you everyone who's made it to the end. I want to say I really appreciate that you took time out of your day to check my video out, and I put a lot of time and effort and yada yada yada. Please sub if you liked the video. There's always a new one every second Saturday. I want to thank my first patron, Brittney, for being the one who told me to work on this game for you guys. It was an amazing suggestion, and I'm thankful for it. She's a very special person, and I don't know why she believes in me, but it makes me believe in me too. Only recently have I been able to put as much time and effort as I wanted into my YouTube channel and learn how to make videos the way that I've always wanted. And for that, I thank you. It means the world to me. So, in her honor, I'm going to start the modern YouTube personalized Patreon Bye Bye I Give, or the My PP Big, and it's gonna be something like this. Thank you, Brittney, and future others. From everyone here at Clueless Gamers Incorporated, I promise to keep working hard, putting all my time and effort into my videos, and not to let the faith that you have in me go to waste, and get a computer that doesn't crash every 3 hours, and a place for myself that finally has AC, and a better mic so that way I don't have to record audio under a blanket. With your patronage, I promise. If you want to hear your name included in my modern YouTube personalized Patreon Bye Bye I Give, you can become a Patreon down below, or a subscribe star if you don't jive with Patreon. You can also follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And in the future, I hope I can read your name in the end too. Bye bye.